Thank you, viewers. I am Tutor Cletus Okoli. In today's math class, we have on the board, if 7 to the power of x plus 8 is equal to 8 to the power of x plus 8, then we should find the value of x. This is an Olympiad math question. I encourage you to watch to the end. It is going to be a brief video. Meanwhile, if it is your first time of stopping by, kindly subscribe to my channel for exciting videos. We dive into solution, and the solution to this given in the question is 7 raised to power x plus 8 by the left, and to the right hand side 8 to the power of x plus 8. The first step that I will take in this question is to apply the law of indices that says that if I have x to the power of a plus b, that it is equal to x to the power of a multiplied by x to the power of b. This law of indices is called the multiplication law of indices. Therefore, I will apply it to both sides of the equation. So, the left-hand side is as it is given in the question. So, we are going to write it in form of the right-hand side. And that means that is when the bases are equal, we can simply add the powers. And when the powers are added, you can simply separate it by multiplication. So, applying that law to this question, what I will now have is 7 to the power of x multiplied by 7 to the power of 8. This is equal to 8, which is the base, to the power of the exponent. Then multiplied by 8, same base, to the power of 8. So, this is the outcome of this, applying this law of indices, the multiplication law of indices. Next, I will do in this question is I want to divide. I want to take a division, and that is going to be this way. I will divide 7 to the power of x multiplied by 7 to the power of 8. I want to divide it by 8 to the power of x multiplied by 7 to the power of 8 equal to, I have by the right hand side 8 to the power of x multiplied by 8 to the power of 8. I will divide by the same thing, which is 8 to the power of x multiplied by 7 to the power of 8. Now, if you look at what I have presently, you will see the equation that I have here is written back and is being divided by the same value. Okay? 8 to the power of x times 7 to the power of 8. 8 to the power of x divided times 7 to the power of 8. So when I am dividing by the same value, the equation is still balanced. Now looking at this, you can agree with me from the left hand side that 7 to the power of 8 at the numerator can cancel out with the 7 to the power of 8 at the denominator. So I have this cancelled out. And by the right hand side, what I will have is I have 8 to the power of x at the numerator and 8 to the power of x at the denominator. Two of them also will cancel out, leaving me with, by the left hand side, I have 7 to the power of x all over 8 to the power of x. And by the right hand side, what I have left is, please, this is 8, I beg your pardon, that is 8 to the power of x multiplied by 8 to the power of 8. So beautiful, it is never x. So I have by the right hand side 8 to the power of 8 all over 7 to the power of 8. Beautiful. I hope this place is understood. This is exactly what we have here. 8 to the power of x multiply 8 to the power of 8. So it is 8 to the power of x multiplied by 8 to the power of 8. This place shouldn't be x, because what we are changing is what we are dividing with. Now, looking at this, I want to apply the law of indices that says if I have a to the power of x all over b to the power of x, that it is equal to a all over b all to the one common power, and that is power x. So applying it to the both to the right hand side and the left hand side, I will have 7 all over 8 all to the power of x is equal to 8 all over 7 all to the power of 8. So I have applied this beautiful law of indices, that once the powers are equal and the bases are different, you can just use one common power for both the numerator and the denominator. Okay, now looking at this, what I have next to do is, since I have here 7 all over 8 and here I have 8 all over 7, you know, if I flip this, if I find the inverse of this, it will attract negative sign to the power. Alright? That means if I have 2 all over 3 to the power of 2, it is the same thing as 3 all over 2 to the power of minus 2. If I have x all over y to the power of a, it is equal to y all over x to the power of negative a. This is a very beautiful law in indices. So I will do the same thing by the right hand side. To get 7 all over 8 all to the power of x is equal to, now I will write 7 over 8. So I have interchanged the numerator and denominator, and the power will now attract negative sign. Why did I do this? Because I want the bases both by the left and the right hand side to be equal, so that I can now apply the law of indices that says that if I have a to the power of x equal to a to the power of y, therefore, because the bases are equal, automatically the powers will now be equal. We can now say that x is equal to y. That is what we want to achieve. So looking at it here, I have 7 over 8 as the base by the left hand side, and I have 7 over 8 as the base by the right hand side. Automatically the powers will now be equal, giving me x is equal to negative 8. Final answer. But then we need to use few minutes to check our result to ensure that our answer is very correct, which it is, I know. Therefore, from the question that I am given, check result. Want to check our result if it is correct. 7 to the power of x plus 8 is equal to 8 to the power of x plus 8. Anywhere I see s in this question, I put minus 8 to see if both sides of the equation will be equal. Therefore, I will now write 7 to the power of negative 8. I am now replacing the value of x to be negative 8, then plus 8 is equal to 8 to the power of negative 8 plus 8. Now you can agree with me, minus 8 plus 8 will simply give me 0, equal to, of course, minus 8 plus 8 will still give me 0. And if you look at it, you can agree with me that 7 to the power 0 is 1, and 8 to the power 0 is 1. So 1 is equal to 1, authenticating that our answer for the value of x is very correct. Remember to subscribe to my channel if it is your first time of stopping by, and then like my videos. God bless you.